Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone and have a good evening, Mr. Eva. So I'm Rizal Hypothetics Silva and come from Fort IUP and my assignment is 23090200010. So in here I'm gonna explain about Osgood and Scrum models. So before we start our conversation and our discuss, we may know first about what is Osgood Scrum model. So the Osgood Scrum models of communication is a theoretical framework developed by Carlis Egerton Osgood and Wilbur Scrum to explain the process of human communication. This model posits that communication involves a dynamic interaction between a sender, message, receiver, feedback, content, channel, and noise. So let's move to the explanation. In the first point, it's invented by Charles Egerton Osgood and Wilbur Scrum on 1955. So Charles Egerton Osgood and Wilbur Scrum are the pioneers behind these communication models developed in 1955. Both were prominent figures in the field of communication studies. Their collaborative efforts led to the creation of a model that significantly changed how communication processes were understood at the time. And the second one is its crucial model. So the Osgood Scrum communication model is a crucial or spiral model. Unlike linear models that suggest communication has a definite start and end point, the circular models demonstrate that communication is an ongoing, cycling process. This means that messages are continuously exchanged between the sender and the receiver without a clear beginning or ending. And the third point is it indicates that message can go in two directions. So in these models, communication is seen as bidirectional. This means that the message can flow both ways, from the sender to the receiver and vice versa. This bidirectional nature emphasizes that both parties involved in the communication process are active participants, constantly sending and receiving the message. Fourth point is it helps to establishing interactive relationship between sender and the receiver. So in the Osgood Scrum models help establish an interactive relationship between the sender and the receiver. Because it involves continuous feedback, each party can adjust their message based on the response they receive. This interaction enhances understanding and clarity, making communication more effective and engaging. So right now we talk about component of the Osgood Scrum communication model. The first is encoder, or maybe we can say sender, which means who send the message. Jadi siapa yang mengirim pesan tersebut. And the second one is decoder. Decoder itu sama dengan receiver, or it means who receive the message. Siapa yang menerima pesan tersebut. Jadi ada encoder, siapa yang mengirim, dan decoder, siapa yang menerima. And then interpreter. Interpreter itu adalah person trained to understand or interpret. Maybe I want to explain. Besides being encoder and decoders, each individual in communication also acts as interpreter. They not only send and receive message, but also interpret the meaning of those message based on their context, experience, and knowledge. Jadi kayak interpret itu kita menerjemahkan apa isi dari si message-nya ini, kayak gitu. And then the last one is message. Message itu what is conveyed from one to other. Jadi apa sih yang mau dibicarakan dari satu ke yang lain, itu conversation apa sih. And then the flow models of Osgood and Scrum, we can start from encoding by the sender. Jadi yang pertama itu the sender, or maybe we can say encoder, initiates communication by converting their thoughts or ideas into a symbolic form, such as words, image, or gesture. Like Pak Eva said before, kalau misalkan mau menyampaikan pesan atau mau membuat pesan itu bisa menggunakan verbal maupun non-verbal. Verbal itu yang kayak words, non-verbal itu kayak gesture, maybe anything. For example, you might think of an idea and decide to express it in spoken language. Jadi gimana kamu membuat idea untuk converting the message. Nah ini proses dari encoder ke message itu namanya encoding. Nah after that, step yang kedua adalah transmission of the message. The encoded message is then transmitted through a chosen medium or channel. This could be anything from spoken or written language to visual or digital media. For instance, you may speak the words or send a text message. Jadi ini transmisinya dari message to the decoder. Itu namanya channel, ya, channel. And then after kalau ditransmit nih, kemudian si decoder akan mendapatkan si message-nya ini, alias receiving by decoder. Satu adalah receiving by decoder. The receiver receive the transmit message. This could be through hearing, reading, or saying to message. For example, the person you are speaking to hears your words or reads your text message. Jadi setelah ditransmit, si decoder ini tuh mendapatkan message-nya tadi dari si encoder tadi gitu. Nah, setelah dia mendapatkan, the receiver then convert the received symbol back into meaningful information through the process of decoding. They interpret the message based on their own experience, emotion, and context. Jadi setelah dia mendapatkan, terus dia interpret dia menerjemahkan, dia pahami, understanding apa sih maksudnya itu gitu. After dia understanding, dia akan menjadi encoder, akan menjadi sender. Jadi setelah dia dapat message, dia bakal jadi sender, si receiver jadi sender, dan kemudian dia memberikan feedback. Dia akan memberikan message ke si encoder yang awal. Si receiver kan bakal jadi encoder tuh gantian. Nah, si receiver ini akan memberikan feedback berupa message to the encoder, tapi encoder ini akan menjadi decoder karena di sini dia mendapatkan message, mendapatkan feedback, jadi kayak kebalikan gitu. Jadi after interpreting the message, the receiver providing feedback to the sender. Feedback can be verbal or non-verbal. Now let the sender know how the message was received and understood. It helps in making adjustment and clarification. Nah, and then the receiver having provide feedback now becomes the sender. Now the sender are encoder. Jadi si decoder tadi kan yang tadi, yang decoder ini bakal jadi encoder. The encoder to correspond in the symbol form and transmit it back to original sender, alias yang encoder pertama gitu. This process continues in a circle and dynamic loop with both participant continuously exchanging roles as a sender and receiver. Encoder are maybe encoder and decoder. Jadi mereka bisa jadi switch gitu loh. Yang satu jadi encoder, yang satu jadi decoder. Tapi kalau misalkan ada feedback, yang satu jadi encoder, yang jadi decoder akan jadi encoder, dan yang jadi encoder akan jadi decoder. And then we can talk about merits and demerits of Osgood, or maybe we can say advantage and disadvantage from Osgood Scrum model. From merits, the first is dynamic. That means the model emphasizes the continuous and evolving nature of communication. It acknowledges that communication is not on one time, even but ongoing process. Dalam satu ongoing process. And the second one is interactive. Both participants in the communication process have equal roles as a sender and receiver, making the exchange interactive. And like I said before, in the flow model, jadi yang jadi sender bisa jadi receiver, yang jadi receiver bisa jadi sender. Jadi kayak mereka bisa jadi keduanya. And third is no separate sender or receiver, which means the roles of sender and receiver are interchangeable, highlighting the mutual participation in the communication process. And the last one is circular. Its meaning, communication is viewed as a circular process, allowing for feedback and adjustment, which help reduce misunderstanding. Jadi mereka itu bukan nggak ada sih, lebih ke mengurangi miscommunication or misunderstanding. And for the merits, or maybe disadvantage from Osgood Scrum model, the first is level of understanding is not always the same. Jadi tidak semua pemahaman itu sama. Since interpretation is based on individual experience and context, the level of understanding the ilmu participant can vary, giving the potential miscommunication. Jadi ya, semua yang dibilang mereka kemarin, sebenarnya persepsi orang, understanding orang ini bakal berbeda-beda. Jadi ini termasuk juga dalam kekurangan atau disadvantage from si Osgood Scrum ini. And the second one is misinterpretation. Different interpretation of the same message can occur due to varying frames of reference, experience, and emotion, leading to misunderstanding. So, the Osgood Scrum model focuses on feedback and interaction, provides a more realistic representation of communication, but also highlight the challenges of ensuring mutual understanding. And the next, the Osgood Scrum models of communication has several applications across different domains. The first is interpersonal communication. In interpersonal communication, the Osgood Scrum model emphasizes the dynamic and reciprocal nature of conversation between individuals. By continuously exchanging roles as sender and receiver, participants can provide immediate feedback, clarifying and adjusting their message in real time. This continuous feedback loop helps to build stronger relationships and ensure that both parties understand each other better. For example, during a conversation between friends, one person may express their thoughts, while the other listens, interprets, and provides feedback, leading to a more meaningful and interactive dialogue. And the second one is educational setting. The ASCII Scrum modules can be effectively applied in educational settings to exchange teacher to discussion and interaction and collaboration learning. In the classroom, teachers can use the module to foster an interactive environment where students actively participate in discussion, ask questions, and provide feedback. This continuous exchange of ideas helps teachers understand student needs and adjust their teaching methods accordingly. Additionally, the module encourages collaboration learning where students work together, share knowledge, and provide feedback to one another, promoting a deeper understanding of the subject matter. And the last one is team collaboration. In team collaboration, the ASCII Scrum module facilitates open communication and feedback among team members, leading to more effective teamwork by continuously exchanging roles as a sender and receiver. Team members can share ideas, provide feedback, and make adjustments in real time. This dynamic interaction helps build trust and ensure that everyone is on the same page. For example, during a project meeting, team members can discuss their progress, provide feedback, and collaboratively solve problems, leading to a more cohesive and productive team. And last but not least, we talk about implication of the ASCII Scrum module. The first is feedback loop. The continuous feedback loop is a central feature of the ASCII Scrum modules. It ensures that both parties in the communication process can provide and receive feedback in real time. This ongoing exchange helps clarify message, reduce misunderstanding, and make necessary adjustment. Continuous feedback fosters a cycle of improvement, enhancing the overall effectiveness of communication. The second one is roles are changeable. One of the key implications of the ASCII Scrum module is the interchangeable nature of roles between sender and receiver. Both participants actively engage in encoding, decoding, and interpreting message. This flexibility ensures a balanced and democratic exchange of ideas, allowing both parties to contribute equally to the communication process. And the last one is contextual awareness. The module highlights the importance of contextual awareness in communication. Understanding the cultural, social, and situational context in which communication occurs is crucial for effective interpretation and understanding message. Being aware of the context helps participants avoid misinterpretation and enhances mutual understanding. For example, in a multicultural team, being aware of cultural difference and adjusting communication styles accordingly can lead to more effective collaboration and better outcomes. By applying this principle, these ASCII Scrum modules can significantly enhance communication in various domains, promoting better understanding, stronger relationships, and more effective collaboration. So the conclusion is the ASCII Scrum modules of communication effectively illustrates the dynamic, continuous, and reciprocal nature of communication. By emphasizing the roles of both sender and receiver as interchangeable and highlighting the importance of feedback, it promotes a more interactive and accurate exchange of message. The modules also underscore the significance of contextual awareness in understanding and interpreting message. Overall, the ASCII Scrum module provides a valuable framework for fostering effective communication in various settings, including interpersonal relationship, education, and team collaboration, by promoting mutual understanding and reducing the potential for misinterpretation. That's all from me, and I hope all of you can understand what I say and what I explain. And thank you for listening. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.